This is News 8 Football Frenzy.
Hey, how are you? Thanks for choosing the Football Frenzy. We're glad you did. Our crews were fanned out all over West Michigan tonight to bring you highlights, more highlights than anybody else. I'm Jack Doles, that's Seth Wells, and this is Larry Fagerski.
Yeah, tonight we've got highlights of 24 games for you featuring 48 local teams, schools, and communities.
And of course, you can find all of the West Michigan scores at the bottom of your screen on the Frenzy ticker.
All right, we're going to start with our spotlight games. First, though, we'll take you to Norton Shores, where one of the great cause games, the Sailor Salute, pays tribute to go to this video right now. Let's check it out. First responders, policemen, firemen, men and women who serve this country so selflessly. They go all out in their effort to salute our heroes and educate the community on issues and what the need that exists in these areas and in those services. We do have these freedoms that we enjoy because of their sacrifice. All right, as for the game, this is a really good matchup, especially for a cause game. Sometimes teams will schedule patsies, but this is Motus George from Zeeland West. Key game, the OK Green. Mark Konecki, quarterback keeper, gets outside. First touchdown of the game, 6-0. First play from scrimmage for Zeeland West. After that, Skylar Goering. He's going to break it and go 76 yards. This game was tied 6-6. Thinking, oh, we're going to have a shootout, back and forth affair. But Motus Shores takes over. Konecki again, short touchdown run, made it 20-6. He had 3 rushing touchdowns and a passing touchdown in the first half. Motus Shores wins at final score 47-12.
Spotlight number 2 shining on Grand Rapids Catholic Central and the OK Blue, with the big question remain: could anyone slow down the 2-time defending state champion and unbeaten Cougars? So far, the answer has been a resounding no. 2-1 Sailors of South Christian getting their shot tonight. 2 of the 4 unbeatens in the blue, and here's a shot delivered. Jace Mann sets the tone. Sailors played a really good first half, scoreless into the second. Joey Silveri under center, firing near side. Nate Van Timmeren there to make the grab. 13-yard TD, 7-0 Cougars. Now Silveri would leave with an apparent right knee injury. John Passano stepped in, was very good, hands off there. Ronan Russell Dixon powers his way in with a little help from Devin Fridley Bell. It was 14-0. And then Passano going to do it himself. What a backup quarterback he is. Great in all the other places, too. Finds a seam, lunges in here to make it 21-zip. And then in the fourth, he would do it through the air as well. Great catch by Fridley Bell on the other end of this. CC still unbeaten. They knock off South Christian tonight 28-6.
Our third and final spotlight game of the night features East Grand Rapids visiting Byron Center. Although we're in week 4 of the season, this was the first home game for Byron Center after having opponents cancel due to COVID-19. Out to Byron Center we go. The undefeated Bulldogs happy to be home. Get things started in the first quarter. Back and forth affair here. Pioneers score first. Andrew Caswell, 12-yard run for 6. PAT was no good. East would later take a 13-0 lead. And here comes the Bulldogs. Off the helmet, doink, onto Isaac Meekoff, and he takes it 65 yards in for 6. Make it 13-7 after the PAT. That's a play of the week candidate. Then on the next possession, Brady Brait gets the ball here and takes this one in for 6 more. Byron Center had a 14-13 lead. Just before half, Hunter Schichtel fires a 7-yard strike to Brait. Another one for him. Bulldogs had a lead 21-13 at the half. Then Schichtel with a 40-yard toss to Owen Holverstadt. 28-13 Bulldogs after this. Byron Center wins this one. Great game, 28-20.
One of the best surprises in the first third of the season is Caledonia. Scots have jumped out to a 3-0 start. Their Derek Pennington paid a visit to East Kentwood tonight. First possession, they march downfield, hand off to Justice Reed, fights his way in, takes a lick, and touchdown, 7-0. Up 7-0. Luke Mansinger watched the play here on the punt, breaks free, blocks it, recovers it, and that set up a touchdown to make it 14-0. Then later in the second quarter, the QB keeper, Mason McKenzie, fakes the handoff, and look at him bolt into the end zone for the touchdown, 17 yards. Caledonia beat East Kentwood 35-9.
Rockford, one of the other 3 unbeatens in the red, traveling to Granville to meet the Bulldogs, who fell at Caledonia a week ago. This was a crazy game. Pick it up in the fourth. Rockford up 33-28, 3rd and goal. Little razzle-dazzle. And it ends up in the hands of Tyler Vroman. 12-yard touchdown. It was 40-28. Make it 40-34. Here comes Granville. 22 seconds to go. Finding Tyson Mann. That tied it, but they missed the extra point. Went to overtime. Granville lit up 46-40. Rockford, Zach Ahern, QB keeper, and that tied it at 46. They missed the extra point. And then Rockford going forward in the second OT. Ahern again in, and then they stop Granville on their 4th down. Rockford in a thriller over Granville, 53-46 in double overtime.
As taking the red, we head to Grand Haven. The Buccaneers coming off a big win over Jenison. They hosted West Ottawa. Panthers still looking for their first win since 2018. This is Grand Haven early, taking the lead. The Bucs were rolling at that point. Great crowd on hand as well. Fans loving it. Buccaneers continue to roll. They go on to win this one 28-7. West Ottawa just continues to struggle since 2018.
All right, one more from the OK Red. Backyard battle between Jenison and Hudsonville. And here, down 8-0. Trey Carr hits Eli Vanderveen. 33-yard touchdown. Cut the lead to 8-6. They go for 2 and get it. Carr to Gage Robertson. That tied the game at 8. Hudsonville goes on to win 23-22.
OK Blue now, where the 4 unbeatens in the conference reach, also 3-0 overall. Opening this night, I should say. Unity Christian, one of those, hosting 2-1 Allendale at Hudsonville High School. That's Micah Bush up the middle and in. It was 8-0 Unity. Later in the first, they're coming again. Cameron Chandler plunging in here from 2 yards out. The lead was 16. Then in the second, Cameron Chandler will find his brother. They got to fire one deep for Drew Chandler, and watch where this one lands. Yep, they connect. 54-yard touchdown strike. Unity Christian rolling over Allendale 46-7.
How about the undefeated Lakers from Spring Lake on the road tonight, taking on Fruitport. Second quarter, Lakers starting to pull away. Christian Folkert takes the handoff, hits the hole for 6, 28-7. Spring Lake, Fruitport would answer, though. Pascal Jolman with a powerful push here, and he just does get across the goal line. 28-14 at the half. In the third quarter, Spring Lake would answer. Jackson Core takes the snap here and heaves it deep for Carter Sabo. Comes back for the ball, makes the grab. That's another touchdown. 35-17 Lakers. They would go on to win this one 35-32.
Another cause game at West Catholic. The Falcons paid tribute to military first responders with the honor game. Just love to see it. Great message for all the kids and lesson for them to learn. Hamilton strikes first in this game. Spencer Vanderbrink, 38-yard touchdown run. And the Hawkeyes had a 7-0 lead. West Catholic down 14-7. First and goal from the 8. Noah Arsulowicz punches that one in. But once again, the story for West Catholic, Tim Kloska, over 300 yards for the second straight game. 4 touchdowns. This big touchdown run really helps lead the way. West Catholic rolls over Hamilton. Final score. What was that final set?
50-14.
50-14.
I think he has 17 touchdowns already this year.
Yikes. 3-0 Coopersville had matched its win total of a year ago already. Broncos looking to surpass it tonight, hosting Holland Christian. We were there for the first half, and it was a defensive battle, scoreless. Holland Christian in the red zone, but to the end zone, and it's Nash Merkins with the pick for Coopersville. It kept it a scoreless game. Then late in the second quarter, final seconds, Adam Bergman. 46-yard field goal, second longest in Holland Christian program history, made it 3-zip. Coopersville comes back to win it on a touchdown in the second half, 7-3.
How about an Interstate 8 conference battle? Pennfield visiting Harper Creek. We're going to start things off in the fourth. Beavers have a 22-13 lead with just under 3 minutes left in the game. Mason Oakes takes the handoff and avoids the tackles, gets the ball down to the 2 with a 12-yard run. That would set up Oakes two plays later from the 1. Keeps the ball himself and pushes his way through the pile to get in the end zone. Beavers went up 29-13, and that is how it would end. Harper Creek takes down their crosstown rival.
Oh, we're going to take a break. More highlights. 12 more games coming up after the break. Welcome back to the Football Frenzy. We start the second half of the SMAC. St. Joseph at Kalamazoo Central. Defensive battle there, especially St. Joe's, look at the big pick here by Preston Nichols. Stops at Kalamazoo Central Drive late in the first quarter. K Central's going to strike. It's Travion Ferris from the 17-yard line. Breaks free from that tackle, and he scores. Touchdown. I bet it's 6-0. But St. Joe's comes back and wins it. Final score 29-13.
To Battle Creek now, Spartans of Lakeview, one of the other two unbeatens of the conference, facing the Bearcats of BC Central on the road. Both teams coming into this one at CW Post Field. Lakeview on the board first. Jacob Kucharski finds a hole and takes it. 68 yards for the score. Lakeview led it 7-0 to the first. Then to the second, the lead now 15. Andrew Crail in at QB, and he finds Drake Morris. That one covers 40 yards. Lakeview knocking off BC Central 31-18.
Now over to Portage Northern. The Huskies hosting undefeated Lakeshore. Start things off. 4 minutes left in the third quarter. Lakeshore was up 14-7. 3rd and goal on the 1 for Portage Northern. Quarterback keeper Kane Mack takes it in. Extra point was blocked. Lakeshore still had the lead. Still in the third. Lancers up by 1. First down, Lakeshore on the 23-yard line, and Ryan Korfmacher hits Cage Davison. Extra point was good. Lakeshore led 21-13. And they go on to win this one Portage Northern comes back 35-28.
All right, time to check into the OK White. First up, Forest Hills Central at Lowell. Hunter Robinson back at quarterback, going to pitch it to JT Hartman. He gets the 25-yard gain, and that sets up the Hunter Robinson touchdown. Going to call his own number, punches it across, 1-yard touchdown, made it 30-7. That's your final score. Rangers win again. They beat Lowell.
At Northview, 2-1 Wildcats, hoping to bounce back from their first loss of the season, hosting 1-2 Forest Hills Northern. Late in the fourth, Huskies down 4, but Travis Myers going to find some room on the far side. Going to cut it up, break that tackle, and take it in right at the pylon. Huskies led it 31-28. Northview then a final chance. Less than 20 seconds to play in regulation. Matt Toole under center, going to fire it deep, and Jalen Charity there makes the grab just inside the pylon. Game winner with 14 seconds to play. Northview edging Forest Hills Northern 35-31.
Play of the week, it could be. To Grandbridge Christian we go. The Eagles hosting Greenville. Greenville struck first with a field goal, but it was all Eagles from there. On the next kickoff, Ace Thomas fields it at the 30, and he takes it all the way to the house. It was 7-3 Eagles. And then later on, it would be Thomas again, this time on defense with a pick 6. He takes it 75 yards to the house. That would give Grandbridge Christian a 14-3 lead. The Eagles roll in this one 49-13.
All right, we started the night in the OK Green. Let's go back there now. Union at Muskegon. Boy, the Union's been such a great story, but they were overwhelmed in this one. Michonne Crowley pushes the pile, stretches over the goal line, 7-0 Big Reds. Next possession, Crowley again. He's going to score with a couple of big yards out here. 14-0. That's just 3 minutes in. Middle of the first, Miles Walton. The read option, keeps it. He's gone for a touchdown. Muskegon rolls. Final score 58-0.
Two of the other 3 unbeatens in the green going head-to-head in Zeeland. The Chicks of East entertaining the Rockets of Reese Puffer. Each came in at 2-1 overall. Tied at 7, third quarter. Puffer moving. Ben Veal. Tate Vanderleest on the other end and dives in after the catch. It was 14-7 Rockets. Chicks answered right back. Brady White finds a seam, and he goes 21 yards. That tied it back up at 14. Came down to this. Chicks sliding up for a 27-yard field goal. Paige Westra, and she knocks it through. 17-14. Zeeland East edging Reese Puffer on that game-winning field goal.
How about that? To the vsSilver we go. Comstock Park off to a 3-0 start to the season. Tonight they hosted Godwin Heights. First quarter, Panthers with the ball. Tyler DeWitt ready to rock and roll, bounces it outside, and off he goes up the near sideline, 45 yards to the house. Comstock takes a 6-0 lead. Coach fired up. Next Panther possession, they put the bacon in DeWitt's hands, and he finds a hole, makes a man miss, and turns on the Jets. DeWitt strolling into the end zone, 59 yards. Comstock Park defeats Godwin Heights 58-18.
Also from the Silver, it's Calvin Christian at Belding. Black Knights off to a solid 3-0 start. And here, the fake punt, Isaiah Batter, going to go 70 yards. Belding jumps out to an early 6-0 lead. Took a gamble, and it pays off. 13-0 Belding. Anthony Sabinski's going to hand it off to Dylan Rockburn. He goes untouched, 25 yards for the touchdown. Belding rolls. Big win tonight. Final score 57-13. They're 4-0.
Back to the gold now. Cedar Springs venturing into Kenawa Hills tonight at a moment of silence held in honor of Red Hawks coach Kevin Martins, who passed away suddenly Wednesday night. Cedar Springs honoring him with decals on their helmet and in many other ways. That's Aiden Bruin doing his part from 5 yards out. Gave them an 8-0 lead. And then it's Antoine Nichols. This one will cover 28 yards. Red Hawks were off and running at 16 zip. They would add more in the second. Ryan Mitchell will do the honors. Cedar Springs on a tough night, knocking off Kenawa Hills 38.
And we'll stay in the gold for game number 24. Weyland at Ottawa Hills. An incredible comeback for the Bengals, down 22-8 in the fourth. It's Camarion Gibson from the toss, about 20 yards out, runs through the Wildcats defense and in. 2-point conversion made it 22-16. Shortly after, Tri Horton keeps it, ties up the game. They missed the PAT, so this would go to overtime. Second play of the first drive. It's Gibson again, giving the Bengals a 28-22 lead. Ottawa Hills in overtime over Weyland, 28-22.
All right, great win for the Bengals. We'll have Tiger highlights right after the break.